because the universe is in theta state. So thank you for tuning in here on TikTok, and for those of you on YouTube and Facebook, thank you for watching. This is CymaTones. These are frequencies, sound therapy geared towards distorting your aura and realigning it. So right now we're listening to something called aura distortion. And the way this works is you are a body of water made of sound waves. And your sound waves are affected by the frequencies around you. They resonate. And that's just the nature of sound. So whatever you're around, your body begins to move and vibrate to that frequency. So what we're listening to is something called aura distortion. And this is for clearing anything in your auric body. So you've got your physical body, your chakras are down your center, but then your auric body exceeds outside of it. And so what this does is think of this as a vacuum cleaner right there in your auric body and eliminating the energy that may have caused emotional or physical trauma. So this one specifically is for emotional, mental, or physical trauma. Listening to this for about 3 minutes is recommended. I like listening to them for about 6 minutes because according to a Dr. Pollack, structuring your water, it takes 5 to 6 minutes to structure your water. So that's what you're doing. You are structuring your water to the frequencies you're hearing, and right now we are structuring it to eliminate the energies in your auric body that are no longer necessary. They are memories held by your energy body from physical, mental, emotional trauma. aura distortion, and the intention is to break apart the auric imprint, the memory of any physical, emotional, mental trauma held in your auric field. These are things that maybe we have already forgotten in our head, but our energy body holds on to certain things because they become part of our vibration. They become part of our energetic imprint. So we are clearing that imprint, and then we're going to play a tone called auric coordination, and that's going to help align the energy centers. So we're clearing it up, and then we're going to align it up. Just listening to aura distortion, which think of it as a vacuum cleaner in your auric field, eliminating energies that may have been imprinted in your auric field from physical, emotional, mental trauma. So now that we've gotten that cleared up, we're going to listen to something called aura coordination. And we have our chakras lined down our spine, but they all are working independently. Aura coordination is the energetic connection between them. So it makes sure, think of it as like the spiritual equivalent of the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve connects everything, all the systems. Well, this tone connects your energy centers. And here we go. interesting comment, Debbie. Thank you for letting me know. So TikTok, I am restreaming on an app, well, called Restream, and it's streaming to YouTube and Facebook. And someone that is a follower on TikTok is following me on YouTube, and they said that it sounds much better than TikTok. So just wanted to let you know, when you subscribe to the Google Drive or you get the app, the sounds are very different from what you're hearing on TikTok. I've noticed that the stream has a change in tone. I don't know if it's just not as clear, but there's definitely a difference. And someone just confirmed that. So someone that's been following me here is on YouTube. So you can find me there and see it for yourself, or get the Google Drive subscription, because I just added 8 more members. Thank you guys. We have 82 Google Drive subscribers, and I believe 159 CymaTones Android users. The iOS version is pending another call from me, and I did not call him today because it was a holiday. So I'm going to call him on Monday. Thank you. Right? So I guess it does sound better on YouTube. Interesting. So TikTok audience, this stream sounds better on YouTube. And if you notice, if you listen to my streams on my podcast, it does sound clearer. And when you get the app or download or get the Google Drive subscription, it's also a little bit different. So thank you for confirming that. Vegan Recipes Hub. Ooh, I'm going to follow you. All right. So right now we're listening to Aura Distortion. This is aligning the energy centers. You got all the different chakras that are strong in itself, but then you've got a connection, the energetic connection to in between them. The YouTube channel is my name. So it's Bianca Ruhlig, Ruehlig. It's also in my bio. I did notice that, oh wow, so it's not as echoey. So TikTok stream has a little bit of an echo. Good to know. Thank you guys. So if you're on TikTok and you want to follow me here, YouTube is Bianca Ruhlig. Link is on the bio. I did notice when I was because I don't, stream myself because I only had one account, but I had someone listen and from their phone, and I thought it was just their phone. But it is definitely confirmed by 3 people that the TikTok stream is a little echoey. Trying to download the app. So if you're an Android user, well, go to my link tree. It's the first 2 links. So you're either an Android user for CymaTones or the Google Drive subscriber. But if you do that, it's definitely going to sound a little bit more clear. I'm going to go ahead and play Aura Coordination one more time. This is the energetic alignment between your chakra energy centers. Thank you for confirming that, Sherelle. I appreciate you. Wow, really? Okay, so another confirmation. The YouTube live stream is a lot clearer. Someone just said you can really feel it here. So I don't know. I mean, I stopped posting my videos on TikTok because, well, some of them were muted, like 30 of them. So I don't post my videos on TikTok. I live stream every day for like 5 hours a day. And now I'm finding out that there's a little bit of a distortion. So if you guys would like to keep following me, YouTube is another place I'm streaming. And what I'm going to do every time I stream on TikTok, I will restream on here. So thank you for following. Thank you, Electron, Sean. YouTube channel is my name, Bianca Ruhlig. Bianca. Last name is Ruehlig. And apparently, it's better. The sound you're listening to is called aura coordination, and that is a frequency set for coordinating the energetic connection between the chakras. Yes, what's your request, Sean? CymaTones machine. So the sounds you're hearing are the frequencies that are targeting very specific things. It happens to be 1111, so I'm playing tones that are strengthening your aura, clearing anything that may be distorting your energy body and aligning your energy centers. This is the tone for that. How did the Cyma people know which tones are for what? Good question, George. The frequencies are based off of Dr. Raymond Royal Rife. So Rife frequencies were documented. This guy made the best microscopes, 5 of them. In fact, the government even borrowed them. They were so amazing. And he was practicing and playing different sounds, all these different frequencies, and measuring them and using, it like an experiment in a lab setting. And they recorded these tones. This is a published public list. You can just Google Rife frequencies and pretty much get a clear or a list of that. Thank you for letting me know that, Wendy. Thank you. So you guys on TikTok, just letting you know, I'm restreaming. Every time I go on TikTok, I'm going to restream on YouTube and Facebook, and apparently YouTube sounds a lot better. Clearer, no echo. well, because the chakras are linked to physical parts of your body. As you heal the energy centers, you're also healing the physical body. So the name of the YouTube is my name, Bianca Rulig. Link is also on my bio. And I'm just saying that the people that switched from TikTok to YouTube are telling me that it is clearer, no echo, etc. Thank you, OG Dalla Fields, for letting people know. My last name's a little bit harder to spell. I appreciate you guys for helping and for clearing your energy. Here's why. I'm a body of water. You're a body of water. You're a body of water. We are all individual bodies of water. Well, guess what? We're not actually physical bodies of water. We are energy. We are sound waves. There is no stop and start. So as you heal, I heal. As we heal, everything heals, because everything is connected. So thank you, and thank you, because that's what we're doing. And I appreciate you all for being here. So you are going to feel tingling, energy tingling in different parts of your body. And if you feel it in your feet, maybe the energy is not or the sound is not resonating in that area. Maybe I would look into the root chakra. Wow, so yeah, YouTube is a better live stream for frequencies than TikTok. Thank you for letting me know. I didn't test it. So I love this comment. Thank you. What is your name? Aulichiyama from TikTok. Hippies of the future we are. Okay. I love that comment. But I want to just share, this is not future technology. This is not new technology. This is ancient technology. I don't have my bell here, but all those giant, large bells they had in the cathedrals, that's what they were doing. You would stand underneath them, they would ding them from the outside, and you would have this vibration, literally what you're doing here. So this is maybe referred to as new technology. It's just being newly rediscovered. Okay. Look up Tartaria. Look up, this is an empire that used structured water, frequencies, free energy, energy therapy, and color therapy for keeping themselves healthy. Not just their physical body, but their environment, their lifestyle. It was amazing. And all that has now been forgotten. So we're not going to go there, but right now, just wanted to say thank you for mentioning that. So this technology is vibrational therapy, similar to a cathedral. You have a cathedral with an organ. You have organs in your body. Okay, so you have organs in your body that plays notes. These notes are always playing, but if your organ is not in tune, then you're playing the same keys, but it does not sound well. It doesn't sound harmonic. It's chaotic. It may even hurt your ears, like it hurts to listen to it. So what we're doing is we are retuning the organs so that they are playing the right notes. The notes, think of them as your hormones. They are harmonic. And when your hormones are harmonic, that affects your mood, your physical processes, your actual physical secretions, and everything about you. So, what we're listening to right now is aura coordination. And I usually play tones very specific to ailments. But being 1111, I wanted to strengthen our energy body. Our energy body is the basis of, it's the underlying matrix of our physical body. So, you can skip the the physical body, the light body, and go right to the sounds. And I'm going to go ahead and play aura coordination one more time, and then I'm going to go through a root to crown tone and just explain real quick which physical counterparts they are connected to. But I'm going to try not to talk too much because I want you to really hear the tones. But thank you, TikTok, for being here. And apparently YouTube has a better stream. Thank you, YouTube. And thank you for letting me know. So again, aura coordination, this is going to strengthen the alignment, the communication between the energy centers. Thank you, Danny. I didn't realize that either. Carrot, I need you to stay here and talk to the people that come in. Okay, in a few minutes, I'm going to run through a full chakra clearing. Not really clearing, it's strengthening. We are playing the sounds to strengthen the energy center. So whether it's for you, it needs to be balanced, it needs to be cleared, aligned, whatever it is, your body is an electrical machine that knows what to do. Okay, we're presenting it the frequencies. Your body knows what to do with it, as it's always seeking harmonic balance. Just like a body of water is always seeking level, your body of sound waves is always seeking harmony. And so right now we're going to listen to aura coordination, and then I'm going to go through the different chakras. If your mouth is pulsing or any part of your body is pulsing, it is the sound of, I don't want to say disharmony, but it's the sound where it is not flowing. It's not flowing freely through your energy body. So allow it to go through for a couple minutes and it will feel more harmonic. going to go through a full chakra cleanse, starting with a root. Now there are more than just 7. We're going from root to crown. There's actually 2 that are very close to the root to crown. You've got your earth chakra, which is about 6 inches below your feet. And you've got your soul star chakra, which is 6 inches above your crown. But we are starting from root to crown. Physical body is directly related to these chakra energy centers. So we're going to start with the root chakra. Think of the color red directly between your legs. And this is the energy that grounds you to the earth. Okay, so when the first chakra is out of balance, it causes a draining of life force energy. It causes a disturbance in the first chakra, which is survival and fears. So the first chakra is linked to your adrenals. The energy flows from the first chakra to the adrenals, which helps to relieve stress, to the hypothalamus. It releases stress to the hypothalamus, which creates a balance in your water. Every part of your body is connected to every other part of your body. So the root chakra, the adrenals, it connects to the hypothalamus to release the stress, which balances the water element. So again, this is the first chakra. Amanda, is that your only symptom? Is that your throat is dry, sore, and red? Do you have any other symptoms? That was the root chakra. That is the energy for security, safety, foundation, and grounding. Next up is the sacral chakra. The The sacral chakra is connected to our reproductive system. When the reproductive system is out of balance, or if your sacral chakra is out of balance, you are, or it is related to the lack of creation and a feeling of not being good enough. Causes a lack, or it causes a disturbance in the second chakra, which is a lack of creativity. So energy from this chakra, this is why we strengthen this chakra. Energy from this chakra flows to the hypothalamus, which regulates water, bringing balance to the ovaries and the testicles. Our ovaries and testicles need water from our brain, which is directed by the sacral chakra. Everything is connected. This is also the energy that flows, or that helps to produce HGH, which balances progesterone and estrogen. And for men, it is testosterone. So the sacral chakra is your reproductive center, your center of passion, creativity, productivity, production. It's going to be the brow chakra and the crown chakra. It's in the aura category of the app. It's in the aura folder of the shared Google Drive. And those two links are in my bio. It's the first two links. CymaTones for Android and CymaTones Google Drive. Now, I would recommend also the Bach flower remedy called Rescue Remedy. And the flower remedy called Rescue Remedy it's good for emergency situations, shock and stress, helps to stabilize the emotions. But there's also a few other remedies. I need to have this on a better index for moving past. I have it already. Oh, okay. So another thing is a tone called mustard, which is gives you courage and understanding. Oh wait, wrong one. Mustard is for depression of unknown causes. It provides inner stability, cheerfulness, and serenity. Bach flower remedies. So right now we're listening to, what are we listening to? Sacral chakra. Next up, we are going to listen to the solar plexus chakra. And the solar plexus chakra is connected, directly linked to your pancreas. When your pancreatic system is out of balance, it causes a feeling or a lack of wisdom and of not being loved. So it causes a disturbance in your third energy center, which is a loss of ego. Now, what the energy does when you strengthen this center, energy flows from the third chakra to the hypothalamus. Again, everything seems to be flowing to the hypothalamus, which regulates water to strengthen the pancreas. Everything in our body needs water. And apparently the hypothalamus is what regulates it. So energy also flows from the third chakra to the pancreas, regulating glucose to strengthen the spleen. Ooh, I didn't know that. So I just recently learned that the spleen helps to keep our blood clean. Spleen clean. Okay? That's how I'm going to remember. All right? Spleen clean. Like spring cleaning, spleen cleaning. So it looks like when you strengthen the pancreas, it helps to regulate the glucose, which helps strengthen the spleen. Again, everything is connected. Solar plexus is also for confidence. Thank you, Marcy. I love your gifts. I appreciate it. We're on solar plexus. Spleen cleaning. I know. I like kind of coming up with just names for my tones. Spleen clean. Another one was.
Whatever. You have a name for everything.
I do.
A jingle for everything.
I do. I like singing stuff. Another one for the male tones was the boner toners. Sorry. That's just funny, all right?
That's so funny. So real quick, for those of you on TikTok, I just found out
that the stream on YouTube is a lot better. So just sharing that. So I am on YouTube. Name is Bianca Rulig. Link is in the bio here on TikTok. So I just wanted to share that when I am streaming on TikTok, I'm going to start streaming on here as well. And if you don't have YouTube, that's okay. Yes, it's free. So the nice thing about the stream on YouTube is it's free, and I think I can replay my lives. You can rewatch the live on YouTube. I'm pretty sure you can. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewatch the live on YouTube and see how it sounds. So thank you for letting me know. Just saying that the app and the Google Drive does not have any filters or distortion from the screen. So when you get that, you are getting what I'm hearing as I'm playing it from my computer. Flower tunes with a sore throat. No, you know what would help with a sore throat is get some raw apple cider vinegar and gargle with it. Get that all the way down your throat as much as you can and shake it around. Try not to swallow, it's not going to be tasty. But gargling with raw apple cider vinegar is going to help. None of the flower tones will really help. Listen to the clear blockages in the aura category. Nice. Thank you, Heather. Was the solar plexus. Next, we are going to listen to the heart chakra tones, and we've all heard that love is what makes the world go round. Well, technically, it actually is true. Love is a vibration, and the vibration is the wave of energy that moves and travels from us to you, to from one part of your body to another, from your body to someone else, from your body to your experiences. That energy is love. So love does make the world go flat. I mean, round. Did I say that? All right. Heart chakra. Oh, my phone died. the interaction really helps. It helps drive the conversation. And I don't have to edit anything. I don't have to repost. I just speak, share my sounds, and then when it's done, it will post it automatically. So I do enjoy that. And I will be live on here also daily as I have been on TikTok. So thank you for coming on here. So we're listening to heart chakra tones real quick. The heart chakra is linked to your thymus. When your thymus is out of balance, it carries a feeling of being attacked by life and of the universe. It's almost like you're always defending yourself. So it causes a disturbance in your heart chakra, which is a loss of love. So again, just like this is a little different. Oh no, it is the same. So energy flows from this chakra to the hypothalamus, regulating water to strengthen the thyroid. Whereas earlier it was to strengthen. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay. And energy flows from the heart chakra to strengthen the thymus, creating the vibration of love. So for those of you that are manifesting, you manifest with the emitting or with the vibrations you emit from your heart. So you strengthen the heart chakra, which strengthens the vibration that you're emitting. right, that was heart chakra. Next up is the throat chakra. And this is the communication center, clarity of speech, also for your breath, your respiratory system. So the throat chakra is linked to your thyroid. When your thyroid is out of balance, it creates the feeling that you're never destined to have success, quality of life, or love. It causes a disturbance in this chakra, feeling that you have no right to express who you are. So the throat chakra is about expression. And energy flows from the throat chakra to strengthen the thyroid, which regulates the thyroid hormone. And it flows from this chakra to the hypothalamus. Again, the hypothalamus seems to be involved in all of these processes. Energy flows from the fifth chakra to the hypothalamus, regulating water to strengthen the thyroid, which regulates metabolism. So if you're trying to lose weight, it's not just about your gut or what you're eating. You've got to have a healthy gut, a healthy thyroid, and a healthy brain. They've got to connect. The hypothalamus regulates the water that strengthens the thyroid, that regulates metabolism, which of course is for your gut health. So this here is the throat chakra. And it's about 5 to 6 minutes to structure your water. And that's what we're doing, is we're structuring our water with frequencies. So I'm listening for about 5 to 6 minutes each. Based off of Dr. Royal Raymond Rife's work, which is targeted frequencies at very specific parts of the body, energies. In fact, now they have frequencies for plants. There's plant tune where you can plug it in, attach it to a leaf, and get the electrical impulses from the plant that translates into frequencies. You can hear the song of the plant. Well, just like the plant's leaf and flowers and everything has a song, you are a walking song. You are a walking harmonic. You're made of organs. You are an orchestra. And your hormones must be harmonic so that you have a sound system. And our solar system is a sonar system. It's a sound system. So your universe is a single song. Uni is your song, or uni is single, and verse is your song, your single song. So the universe that you're seeing and experiencing is the frequency that you're emitting. You are creating this song that you are seeing and being reflected back to you. Yes, the TikTok live ended. My phone died. I do need to get my charging checked up. But here is the throat chakra. I am charging and I'm going to get back on there. Thank you for coming here. are going to switch to the next one, which is the brow chakra. The brow chakra is also called the third eye chakra. And if you don't already know, I have a book called Activate Your Pineal Gland. And this is where it's going to be a little interesting, okay? So there have been different depictions of the chakra system. And the brow chakra is generally linked to the pineal and the crown linked to the pituitary. In this guide, the sixth chakra, the brow chakra, is linked to the pituitary. So I'm going to go ahead and read what that says. And I don't know if it necessarily matters what physical part they are linked to. The fact that you're strengthening that energy center, it's going to strengthen whatever physical part it is connected to. So it says here that the sixth chakra is linked to your pituitary gland. And when this is out of balance, it creates a feeling of disappointment. It distorts the reality of how you see things. It's also the conductor of your entire endocrine system, the pituitary gland. So this creates energy from here feeds the hypothalamus, which creates a balance in water, nerves, and muscles, which aligns all hormones. This is an important gland. There's a whole bunch, okay? It balances digestive enzymes to the pancreas, which regulates glucose. It regulates stress, glucose, and minerals to the thyroid, which balances metabolism. Again, this is the conductor, so it's conducting all these things. It regulates cycles to the kidneys, regulating water to the heart, regulating blood pressure. It also creates balance in progesterone and estrogen levels, and it flows from the pituitary to the testicles, creating a balance in testosterone. The pituitary gland is that's it. The pituitary gland is important for every single part of your chakra system or your endocrine system. Someone there? Is it normal to feel sleepy? Yes, I felt that instantly, actually, once we started listening to this. So the brow chakra is also linked to your sleep-wake cycle. So maybe it's because we need to rest. That's why. I mean, if I'm getting sleepy from a certain frequency, and that is a sign to me that that's something I need to be doing. So question, would it be practical to loop a series of frequencies in one session to cover all internal organs? Like a song of frequencies to reach all systems? Yes, that is something I already created a couple of them. If you are a CymaTones user, there is, or if you're a CymaTones Android user and you subscribe. So if you download the app, you get 300 tones included. There's over 1,000 tones and custom sets that I create, including sets like this. So you subscribe to get all of them. But if you are a Google Drive subscriber, you get all of the tones and all of the special sets. So I also do listen to a series of tones. There are certain orders that you can do that promote clearing the chakras first, working on the organs, and then doing a shield. So yes, that is something I am doing. And if you're already a Google Drive subscriber, it's in a folder called Cyma Sets. I think I've got 5 sets in there. There's an alcohol detox. There's a custom set for herpes. There is also a set for a full chakra balance and a liver cleanse. But I haven't made one for all the internal organs. I did come across one session for that, so I'm going to go ahead and make one. All right, that was 7 minutes of the brow chakra. Last of this set is going to be the crown chakra. And this one, again, according to this guidebook, is linked to the pineal. And when this is out of balance, it creates a feeling of having little faith in the universe. This is the crown chakra. So the crown chakra gives you that faith in the universe. It's your direct link. It creates a disturbance in this chakra, which gives you a feeling of separateness from God and from one another. So from your higher self and from one another. Energy flows from the crown chakra to the pineal, creating a balance in melatonin. That might be why I'm getting really sleepy. That other tone made me pretty sleepy. So yeah. Anyway, energy flows from the crown chakra to the pineal, regulating cycles to the hypothalamus, which brings a balance to water, nerves, and muscles. The pineal and the pituitary work hand in hand to make sure that the endocrine system is on time. It's also our sleep-wake cycle. Crown chakra, here we go.
that was the crown chakra tones. I always like ending my chakra clearing tones with the etheric body shield. Think of this as an energy shield outside of your body and keeping energies and frequencies that may be harmful to that you are emitting. So etheric body, visualize a shield, visualize your aura, your chakra bodies strong, all the different colors, and a shield like a white light, an egg-shaped white light around your body. That is what this is doing. as an energy shield for keeping the vibrations that may be harmful to your own frequency off of you. And the best way to do that is to emit the frequencies that you wish to receive, because you are filling your space, your immediate surroundings, your surround sound with that you want to hear. So thank you for tuning in. And I will be on here more often, especially now that I found out that the live stream here is better quality than the live stream on TikTok. So thank you guys for letting me know. I appreciate you all. Stay tuned. Again, the links are on my bio. I don't know if I have a bio on YouTube actually, but you can go to my site, biancajill.com, and there is a link tree there with links to the apps. The first two are where you want to go. Also, just a reminder, the Pillow speaker is a bone conduction vibration speaker. So it is something that I play. I put it right here on the vagus nerve, and it is just the right amount of vibration and volume for my tones. The free class for the acupuncture pen, also link is in my bio. It's like $25 for this. This is not an acupuncture. There's no needle. It's an electrical pulse. And we are going to be using that for the free class. So I'm going to do a live stream probably on here, because then you can rewatch it. Although I am a little concerned with keeping the videos I post. So I may put that elsewhere. Anyway, I appreciate you all for being here. As you heal your world, you're helping me heal my world, which in turn is healing the entire world. So thank you, and you have a great rest of your night or day. You guys have a good rest of your whatever. See you soon.